Hi friends, it's Kai. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new speed build video. In today's video, we're going to be trying to we're going to be attempting a shell challenge by my wonderful friend who is a Simza. If you didn't know her, she goes by Ma and she's a pretty talented builder. She's also a very nice person. So if you want to check her out, you can go to her Instagram page, which is asimsa_. Otherwise, this is going to be a shell challenge that she hosted, and it's pretty challenging if I'm not mistaken. I mean, if I can be real, it's very challenging. So we did this on stream and we tried to complete this shell on stream, and we ended up building an autumn house. Since it's like entering September already, I thought that it would be nice to start off with some autumn builds, so that's what we did on stream. If you didn't know, I stream every Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. If you want to check my stream channel out, please go into the link in the description box below under my Twitch channel. And I'm really happy with this build, so I'm really hoping that you guys will like it too. If you want to download it on the gallery, you can do so under my ID, which is simmerkhai. Unfortunately, I have stopped providing tray files and like that because I didn't really enjoy like doing tray files and stuff, and I don't really have anyone who downloads the tray files, so I thought that it would be just best for me to not upload the tray files. But like I said in my previous video, if you want the tray files, you can ask me through my email. Just email me, and my email can be linked in the description below, I think, or on my about page. But make sure if you want to like email about tray files, please include which build as well as like the details that you want for that tray file. Anyway, this is a big house, but the number of rooms that we could fit in was only like 2 rooms, but it can fit, I think, maybe 3 sims. So basically there is 1 room for the parents and the other room is for the kids' room. But if you want to change the kids' room to a different bedroom, I guess you could do that. But yeah, otherwise it would just be a 3 sim house. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. And yeah, we built this on stream, like I said, and it was really super fun because I don't know, I just enjoy streaming and building, and I feel like it's very relaxing. So if you want to follow my Twitch page, just like I said, it's in the link in the description box below. Anyways, the color scheme for this build is pretty brown, as you can see. Initially it looks very, very brown, but in the end it looks very autumny because I do end up adding some decorations and whatnot for the exterior. And landscaping this build was pretty fun too, because I got to experiment with a lot of debug items as well as elements like ponds and stuff. So yeah, I think it really looks nice, and I really hope that you guys will like it. Over here I'm just trying to figure out how to place these vines that are from the, I think, Vampires pack. I'm not too sure, to be honest, because I rarely use these vines. But I did, however, use it to decorate the exterior walls to make it look very autumny. I figured that the color of the green and red vines would look very, very nicely in contrast with the wallpaper that I chose. And I think the wallpaper that I chose is from the Get Famous pack or the Cats and Dogs pack. I'm not too sure which one, but I really like how it looks like, so I decided to use it in this build and make this kind of a super brown type of build. And I thought that adding veins to the house would make it look nicer and more filled with detail. But the landscaping part of this build is going to be pretty long, so I hope that you guys will bear with me. Anyways, the type of wallpaper that we chose to do was that one from the Get Famous pack, I think, or Cats and Dogs, and we paired it with the wallpaper for the roofing, which is from the Get Together pack, which I really like. It looks like a very Tudor house. Initially I was kind of like 50% confident to use that wallpaper from the get together pack, but in the end I decided to use it anyways because it makes like this house has like a classical twist to it. I didn't really picture the personalities of the Sims that live in this house, but I don't know, because the inside of it is very like classical looking or antique slash rustic looking, since it is a fall themed house. So I decided to just like make the interior cohesive with the theme. Hopefully you guys are okay with that, but either way, we are doing the landscaping now, and I'm really loving how the landscaping looks like, because I enjoyed doing the landscaping on stream, even though it took quite a while, but I think it was worth it. I did use these debug bushes that are from the high school years pack, I think, and they come in different shades, but the one that I chose to put in is like a yellowish shade, and I really like that shade. I decided to try to find some reds and oranges too from the debug menu landscape items. So I decided to like pair the bushes that are the alpaca bushes and combine them with the bougainvillea flowers from the island living pack, as well as the yellow bushes that I mentioned just now that are from the high school years pack. I think it's high school years or cottage living, either one of those. I am not too sure, but this house also has like a small pond at the back part of the house. And I really loved it. I really loved landscaping it and also adding like the pond, as well as like the little details that make the house look even nicer. You can also change this to a rental lot if you want to, and like place this lot in Granite Falls if you want to, because it kind of looks like a cabin as well. So I could picture that Sims can go here for rental and just enjoy their vacation or something. So it can be both, either a rental lot or a residential lot, or even you can do like a cafe lot, because when I was doing this build, I realized how much it reminds me of this building in one of the Life is Strange games, which is the, I don't know what it's called, but it's in the True Colors Life is Strange, True Colors, and it is Jed's place. I'm not too sure what it's called, but it's a cafe. It sort of looks like this, I think, because of the color, which reminds me of that. And like I said, you can always change it to whatever type of lot you want. You just have to, like, I guess, adjust the interiors to your liking to make it look like the lot that you chose. But primarily, I think this would be good for like residential lot or rental lot. And over here I'm just doing some more landscaping. I decided to just put in a lot of landscaping for some reason, and I also use the terrain paint instead of like pathways, even though initially I wanted to use the pathway stones that are from the debug menu of the base game. I did, however, did not use them because, wait, that rhymes, doesn't it? I did, however, did not use them. That's like a tongue twister. Anyways, I didn't use them, however, because putting the stones path would be a total like tedious process, because it would take a long time. So I decided to just put it with terrain paint to kind of make this pathway that leads the front part of the house to the back part of the house, using that pathway instead of the stone debug stones from the base game. Anyways, we're going to be moving on to the inside of the house right now, and we're going to be working on the kitchen. Initially on stream, I wanted to finish the whole house in one stream, but we didn't end up doing so because I was feeling too tired. So we basically split this building stream into two parts. So one of them we did the exterior and landscaping, as well as this kitchen, and the other part was another day. So it's two separate streams, but I decided to also just decorate it nicely and make it as cozy looking as possible so that I could get it over with anyways. But the floor plan of this house was quite challenging because the shell itself is quite like complex in terms of the interior structure, I guess. So the floor plan was quite challenging for this build. However, we managed to pull it off nicely, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Over here is the kitchen. I think I said that just now, but it's the kitchen, and I decided to clutter the cabinets up with a lot of like decoration, so it looks more cozier and also looks like a home instead of like an empty house. So I'm not so sure if a rental lot would look like this, but if you want to keep it this way, then you can definitely do so. Otherwise, if you want to like make it, I guess, more minimal in terms of the clutter, you can definitely remove them if you want to. And I decided to also just put a rug there because rugs are mandatory in any build, in my opinion. And then over here, I was just trying to find some items which were going to be looking suitable for the kitchen. Now we're going to be moving on to the living room, which ends up being nicely cluttered. I would say that. Although the furnishing of this house kind of looks old and rustic, but I decided to just decorate it nicely, and I really hope that you guys will like it too. Initially, I wanted to use this carpet because I've never used it before, and I kind of wanted to use this carpet for a while now, but in the end, I switched it to a different carpet because of how it looks like. The previous carpet looked a bit too vibrant and too modern for this house, so in the end, I decided to use a different carpet from another pack. I'm not too sure which pack I chose, but also initially, I wanted to use the couch that is from the werewolf pack simply because it looks nice. And then over here, I was just trying to play with the colors that I try to combine basically. I, in the end, however, decided to use the couches that are from the outdoor retreat pack, which is very nice because it kind of suits this vibe that I was trying to go for, which is autumn, and autumn equals fall, and fall equals rustic and just very, very aesthetically pleasing builds, in my opinion. But over here in Malaysia, we don't have fall season, so I don't know actually how fall is supposed to be like, but I tried to use Pinterest for inspiration to kind of like gather the colors and all, so that I could build something out of it. Anyways, this house also has a fireplace, but it doesn't have a TV in the fireplace. The TV is somewhere upstairs, which is in the master bedroom, which is weird. I know it's weird, but I didn't really want to include a TV in the living room over here to make it look like it's very, very well taken care of, and the Sims that live here don't really prioritize, I guess, watching TV together or something. So I decided to not put in a TV with a fireplace, although I kind of wish that there was a fireplace with a TV on it that the Sims team maybe could design or something. I think it would look nice, and maybe like a fireplace with frames on top of it so we can put like pictures or anything, but at the same time retaining that fireplace look. Anyways, over here is going to be where the dining room is. Initially, I didn't really want this to be the dining room because I think I wanted this space to be a toilet, but in the end, we decided to turn it into a dining room because it looks very nice like that, because the dining room has its own room instead of it being like in the center of the house and people come and go around it every time. So we decided to turn this space into a dining room and make it simple and nice, and following through with the autumnic, I don't know, autumn colors, basically like oranges, reds, greens, yellows, and stuff. So I kind of tried to like combine those colors throughout the whole decoration of the house, except for the bedrooms, because one of the kids' bedrooms is like colorful, I think. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. But doing the second level of this house was pretty challenging as well because there are some narrow spaces that Mal has included in the shell. So it was kind of hard, but in the end, I think everything worked out really, really nicely. And then over here is going to be where the ground floor toilet and the laundry room is. I decided to include a laundry room since I could fit in a washing machine in the toilet. So I did that. And then over here is going to be just a simple hallway. There are many hallways in this house, guys. But I think for the hallways, I just kind of decorated it plainly because I didn't really know what to do with the big spaces. So I just decided to like put probably like some bookshelves, some sideway or hallway tables, a coat rack over here. And what's interesting about this place is that I feel like it's like a very, very cozy place. Even though it's rustic and looks like it has like old furniture, I think it looks very, very cozy. But Let me know what you guys think of this build in the comments if you want to and if you like it or not. Otherwise, I really like this build. Even though it's a bit looking worn out and stuff in terms of the furniture and flooring. Oh, for the flooring, I think I used the one that is from the spooky stuff pack. I don't know, I think it is, but I really like how rustic it looks, so I decided to use it in this build too. Anyways, we're going to be moving on to the second floor of the build, which is going to be the toilet over here. It is a shared toilet between the master bedroom as well as the kids' bedroom. I couldn't really fit in another toilet to be an ensuite because the space upstairs, like I said, was a bit narrow in my opinion. So I just could fit in one toilet with like 2 bedrooms side by side. That's basically it for the whole layout of the second floor. Over here, we're going to be decorating the parents' bedroom, which is the master bedroom. I kind of just went with the flow with the rustic vibes, and I also included that TV that I mentioned just now, that this house doesn't have a TV, but it has one upstairs where the parents' bedroom is. So basically, you can imagine technically your Sims, all of your Sims watching TV together in the master bedroom. But I think if you want to change it to make it like in the ground floor of the bedroom, you technically can. You just have to, like, I guess, add in another TV on the bottom floor. Anyways, over here is going to be where the kids' bedroom is, and it is a bunk bed and can fit up to 2 Sims. Oh, I think I mentioned it just fitting up to 3 Sims, but technically you can fit up to 4 Sims if you want to, because I decided to use the bunk bed over here, which I totally forgot about. And I also included a little table over here from the tiny living pack and made it like a study table. Over here is just a wardrobe that I decided to include from the get together pack for the kids to like get changed and stuff. And I also included a lot of clutter on top of it, so it looks like it's kind of like lived in, I guess. Anyways, also just shifting away from the build, I don't know if you guys noticed, but my mic quality is a different type of quality. It's because I purchased a new mic and I'm really happy about this mic compared to the old one. And yeah, I'm really hoping that you guys will like this quality as well, so let me know what you guys think in the comments if you want to, of course. But moving on, we're going to be decorating the porches next, and also this house has like 2 balconies on the second floor, so I decided to just put in like activities such as a woodworking table as well as a couple of planter boxes that are round ones from the base game, I think. Base game, yes. And I also decided to include a bunch of like bushes to make it look nicer and much more cleaner, because I didn't really know what to fit in for the balconies on the second floor. Anyways, we're going to be decorating the porches now, which are technically balconies for the ground floor. You can just imagine it like that. But it is going to be a very nice porch. I'm really in love with the porch in the end, so I'm really hoping that you guys will like it too. I decided to include a bunch of activities like I think a fire pit at the back part. Actually, no, there's no fire pit. But I did, however, include a telescope, as you can see over there, as well as a chess table, as well as a flower arrangement table from the Seasons pack. And it is my first time using the chess table that is from the high school years pack, and I really like how it looks like, to be honest. It looks very different from the other chess tables, but I think it is one of my favorite things from the high school years pack. Anyways, over at the back part of this house is going to be just a small lounge area as well as an outdoor table thing, I think. So it's just going to be a short moment over here. I'm just trying to find what kind of table I wanted to put in. But also I did use the little camper's fire pit as well to include it in the house. I kind of wanted to use that fire pit because it really looks nice, although it's a quite big fire pit. But I thought that it would look nice with the autumn vibe, so I decided to include it like at the garden part of the the house. And then over here I was trying to find the fire pit, but I didn't end up doing so because I thought that the fire pit would be not nice. So I decided to just include a coffee table instead from the high school years pack, which is a cute coffee table because they don't have like small coffee tables other than the high school years pack one. So I really hope that one day the Sims team can include smaller coffee tables because a lot of the coffee tables that they have are bulky and big. Anyways, over here I decided to include like that. I don't know what it's called. Is it like a horseshoe throwing thing? I don't know, but I decided to include it in the end, simply because I just wanted to be a bit different of autumn build compared to like suburban builds and stuff like that. Anyways, that will be it for me. I really hope that you guys have a good night or weekend or day wherever you are. I really hope that you guys will like this video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I hope to talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!